Hey everyone, so I redid this recording for the third time, but I wanted to tell you some key features you have missed in the new Battlefield trailer. Obviously, we're having so many new things, and I just wanted to lay out the key points over there from what we are seeing. Be sure to drop a like, as this took me a long time to make. Capture live in-game with up to 128 players. So obviously you can miss here that you can actually use the parachutes. I'm guessing you drop from a certain objective. This is a map look we saw. So here's E1 and you can see how far the objectives are. So there's A, B, C, D, E, F. You have claymores, you have some sort of flashbangs, and you also have a third ability. I'm not sure if it's a third secondary, or it's actually, it seems like a weapon to me. So you have one weapon with infinite ammo if you ever do run out of ammo, which is really exciting news so far. And we just see here, they kind of tease the parachute over here. So if we check over here again, bam, you can see it. But you can actually see the ice is being destroyed here as well. This is what we saw in the trailer. We weren't sure if the ice could actually be destroyed or not, but it seems like it's confirmed now, and the action is happening everywhere. Like, you can see the VTOL, you can see the tank, and this is what they're teasing up for the next trailer. But it's very obvious that 128 players massively increases what we see. Now, we also are seeing day and night cycles. We're seeing a few more explosions, which is something I wanted to see for a long time. A day and night cycle was pretty much requested. And this actually does have electricity. So this city is, you know, it still has electricity and everything. So you can still go in the elevators, you can jump in. We'll talk more about that later. But some pretty key features that I see here. So let me just check over here. Bam, you know, the rocket up is launching in the air. We have the weapon we saw in the trailer. We have some sort of a shield. Now, I didn't know what this was, but it seems to me like some sort of a futuristic shield as his ability. I'm still not sure if it's a 4-player squad or a 5-player squad, but it's very obvious that this is a beautiful rocket launch over here. Just going through ahead. Beautiful scenery as well. Zip lines. And here's when the teasing starts. Now, you start off in a stadium, as you can see over here. This is going to be pretty exciting. I don't know how they got up on these buildings, but that's what we're going to be checking, because you can also get a vehicle up there. So, you know, somehow a vehicle got up on the stadium, so that's going to be pretty exciting for a big drop-off. But you can just see 128 players, how big this actually is, how many players there actually are in here. It tells you just the core idea of here is we're not sure. I saw a bridge here in the background. Now, this does look like a vehicle bridge, and I'm not sure if this is still a desert map, if this means, you know, we're getting some water in there. I don't think we're actually getting any water. It's possible, though. And here we can actually see, I'm hoping, you know, all of these buildings can be accessed, even if just this main area is being shown off. I'm pretty sure you can also access, you know, the buildings on the side, which is going to be really exciting for flanking and so on. The VTOL and the air support are just super huge. So take a look at this. You can just see how many players there are stacked up. So obviously we'll have, you know, land, air support, vehicle support, anything you wish of. But it's pretty clear to me that, you know, DICE and EA both took like a lot of effort into this one from what I'm seeing. We push them back, but not far. Again, you know, just see how many there are, and there's also a few vehicles that are unused. Now, there's a vehicle that I didn't understand. Is this like a vehicle that's used by a player or not? But it seems some sort of like a jet ski vehicle to me. So it's actually usable, but it's just a normal vehicle that we'll be seeing, like a futuristic modern one. Here, the helis are obviously going to be getting destroyed. Spoiler alert. So you have a lock-in for the jet, which is really, really nice. The VTOL is actually already crashing here, you know, so as they're making their strike, we can see a few flares, we can see 2 weapons. Obviously, I'm gonna let, you know, this one for the vehicle experts. I'm just here for the HUD, and the HUD is simply too beautiful. You have the basic area, you also have some sort of a mini-map we saw in the teaser trailer. Then we have the altitude, and we have kilometer per hour. And this is just crazy how much effort there is into it. And you also have the degrees over here for all of you veteran jet fans. Now is your time to get like packed. We also have super big detail in the bottom here. We have English 1, test English 2, and I'm guessing these are weapons, basically just sort of a attention to detail thing. So again, a lot of people already on rooftops. This airplane is basically crashing down in an enemy zone. And this is a weapon I actually saw. I'm guessing this is some sort of a sniper rifle, TG24 it's called. And we can see a lot more things over here. I can see some sort of an RPG he's not using, but the destruction and graphics are simply too beautiful, even for a pre-alpha. Now, there's also knife animations, which they have shown, but the best thing here is, you know, ziplines are going to be great. You want to get those snipers off, but you also want to, you know, take on those snipers who took, you know, their time to actually attack, and you can, like, ignore traps on that way. That's a quick thing I noticed. But this is just crazy evolution. We never saw this before, which really excites me. Obviously, it's affecting the whole map, even the previous A site. Surely it will block vision and maybe a few vehicles. So I'm guessing commanders can call in tanks, which is really, really cool. That's gonna, you know, give you a massive advantage. Again, 128 players. Just look at the attention to detail. There's electricity over here. We can see that. And there's a lot more things we have to consider. So you have your teammates and they tell you how far they are off. So that's something I wanted to show. Again, advanced AI, you have unlimited ammo, 93 distance. You can see kind of like, I mean, I don't know what these are, but it's very obvious that they put a lot of attention to it. You can drive over vehicles. Like, that is super exciting with a tank. We always wanted that. Now, here's when the true destruction actually shows. You can see players freaking everywhere you look. Here's 4 players. Here's, you know, another enemy player. Here's a tank about to get destroyed. Here's a huge explosion. And this truly shows you, like, this is something Battlefield 4, 3, or Battlefield 5 could never show because it has 64 players. But with so many players, with 128, this is just insane.
Stop! Watch out!
So it seems like, you know, this storm will actually destroy vehicles. It might keep the players alive at some point if they have a wingsuit, I'm guessing. But here's what we'll see.
We need to get away from the storm! Elevator,
Now, if you check over here, you can actually see, like, I think they're inside a bank, if I'm not mistaken. Burj Al Samaha, that's what I noticed, but this is a big tower, basically, a name for that. A big interior. That's what I noticed. You can see some dust over here. I'm not sure if this is due to Levolution or not, but it's very exciting to see that, you know, some parts are blocked off while the others are open, so it maybe leaves you open to flanking. That's something we shall see. And this is a reference to the Battlefield 4 trailer. Now, this is what I love. Now, what we have to look is the customization. Again, we can see, you know, a sort of a foregrip over here. You have not much more to say that you have a bit of a big customization and you can do it anytime you want. That's the best thing. It's sort of a like, I think we saw this in Crysis 2 or something, you know, where you could customize your weapons. But this is a Battlefield 4 reference in the trailer where, you know, everyone was gearing up. Just fantastic. Again, you have like a C4, Spike 9, active C4 max distance, and look at this. So this is something we saw in the trailer, and now they have finally delivered. If you have missed, which we all know, zip lines, and of course the best thing yet, wingsuits. Now, if you noticed over here, that's one thing I noticed. If you actually zoom in, you can see the altitude, or you can see the coordinate that's down here at the bottom. So that's like something that's really exciting to me. As soon as you zoom in, you have some sort of, like also some sort of a detail. So they clearly put a lot of detail. This is a K30, and he has a C4. Now, I'm not sure what the other two abilities are, but there's only 3 people in this group. So it really makes me wonder, is there going to be a 4-player squad, or is there going to be a 5-player squad? I'm guessing we can see a floppy ragdoll. We can see a sequel. So I'm guessing we're Paul 0.02, which I'm seeing. No. And again, I think the revive system is for everyone because you can see Floppy Ragdoll being revived here, but I might be wrong. Now this is my favorite part. Holy moly, like look at this. Like it even takes VTOL warships hit. Like this is just super brutal. This is what keeps me excited. This is what makes it big. This is what makes Battlefield Battlefield. Revolutions that have an effect. And this is exactly what we're seeing so far. Exactly what I wanted to see. And it even takes a VTOL warship back. So let's just take a look at this. No way. And again, you could see, you know, some sort of a launching pad. I'm guessing they're keeping the other maps on July 22nd, but these are, you know, the E1, the big ship you can actually drop off to attack objectives, which is what I want to see. Like, this jet is coming in very close. This is a map we have not seen before, so we can see another vehicle here that I never really saw. So this is some sort of a cubicle vehicle. Definitely do let me know in the comments below what you think about it. But we can see the no smoking, it says on the warship, a little Easter egg. Again, another sniper over here, and such a big, beautiful map. I think this map is not as big as the Antarctica one, but it's still pretty big nonetheless. All the maps are pretty much huge to accommodate for 128 players. Again, silencer. You know, we can see, I don't know what the weapon is because it's blurred out, but we can see it has a bipod, it has, you know, a flashbang, and you have Adrian over here. So it does make me believe that you have, in fact, like 4 or 5, I'm guessing four players, because you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So very obvious. Like, okay, this is my favorite part. We can see a shield over here. Now we can see someone firing a gun, but you also have the enemy HUD revealed. And then you have, they're fighting inside a metro. Because if you look over here, it actually shows you inside an airport, I think, like the gateways for the airport by itself. So, I mean, just crazy. We never saw this before. And it does make me think it's an interior of an airport. You can see, I think this says Qatar Hotel, but I might be wrong. It seems like some sort of an expo, some sort of an Easter egg. Just look at this. So it says Qatar 2042, and you can see a lot of, you know, players dead over here, but he has some sort of a medical steam beacon. They keep teasing us with dust inside, so this is happening on a desert map. I'm guessing inside the stadium, actually, as I see the mini-map right now. Now, this is just beautiful. This one will launch. Bam, look at this. You can also kind of equip normal vehicles from what I've noticed, and you have, well, not much more to say here other than you have normal vehicles. And more on July 22nd. So obviously this is all the details I spotted in such time, but I'm going to be doing another breakthrough for you guys. I just love doing these kind of breakthroughs because there's so much you might have missed in this beautiful, beautiful Battlefield trailer. So anyway, see you until next time and take care, everyone. Peace.